This amazing conclave put on by India Inc. has pulled together many of the sort of leading entrepreneurs and business people, from our community. And so I've just come here to chat to them a little bit about maybe giving some of that wealth away. The British Asian Trust was set up in 2007, and we did quite a lot of research into what the barriers for giving were, and pretty quickly you identify that the biggest issue to increase giving in South Asia is to increase the amount of trust that there is in the fact that as to whether the money will actually have any impact. So we thought, rather than create another charity, given that 96% of all charities set up in India tend to disappear within the first 3 years of operation, we said, let's not create another charity, but let's create an organization that can be the trusted navigator for the best grassroots charities that are already working in that part of the region. And so that's what we've tried to do. So we spend a ton of money and a ton of time on research, on due diligence, so that we can really identify the very, very best charities within the causes that we want to spotlight. This year, we've as you correctly say, we've chosen to spotlight the issue of anti-trafficking, which people like Kailash Satyarthi, last year's Nobel Prize winner, has been highlighting for many years. But I think partly because of the image it portrays around the countries in South Asia, perhaps the statistics aren't that well known. I mean, the UN estimates that over half of the world's slaves are in South Asia. Slaves defined as people in bonded labor or held for sex trafficking or given away as child brides. That in absolute terms is a shocking number. That means there are something like over 30 million slaves in the world, and something like 17 million are in South Asia. Every 8 minutes a girl goes missing in India. The current government, to its credit, has put a terrific amount of focus on the issue of the girl child, and we're trying to amplify that with the diaspora, particularly here in the UK. And it's a cause, I think, that really we can do something about, whether it's attacking the cause or helping these women rehabilitate themselves into everyday life. And it's a cause, frankly, that in a civilized society and we should be dealing with. One of our philosophies has always been to find institutions, to find companies, to find high net worth individuals who will match fund the money that we raise. And generally, for every £1 that we raise, we typically raise another £5. This year, with this cause, we've actually got the support of the Indian government, which means that we expect to be able to amplify the money we raise here tenfold, which means we can have more impact.